Carolina Chris, what is it with shrimp and grits and rain? But look here, since you're a South Carolina brother, I'm gonna do your shrimp and grits two ways. Last week we brought it to you fresh. Today I'm gonna roll backpacker style and see what we can come up with. I hope you enjoy it. Hope we stay dry. I don't have a tarp this week. Hey guys, let me see if I can tell you a little bit about this recipe before the storm comes. I'm gonna try and get things rolling, and this is just a quick pop-up storm. Hopefully it'll zip through and we'll be good. Alright, so for your backpackers version of shrimp and grits, what I've got here is I've got some Quaker instant cheese grits. I've got a little bit of Parmesan cheese from your local pizza shop to go with it. That way we got two cheeses just like we did in the other one, right? I've got some olive oil that's going to go on my shrimp along with some Old Bay. Now for my shrimp, what I found was this right here. Okay? It's from Nookers. I found it on eBay. And this is the jumbo shrimp. It's freeze dried. It's supposed to be your pre-cooked, deveined, peeled shrimp, like cocktail shrimp. I actually brought a little bit of frozen cocktail shrimp so we can rehydrate this and compare it and see how close it is once this rehydrates. Nookers seems to do a lot of stuff that you could just buy at, I don't know, Walmart or your local grocery store, and they freeze dry it and they make it available for you like this for backpacking. I've got some bacon jerky. Still rolling with some Texas Pete, Chris. I'm gonna do the gravy version this week, but instead of using the things that normally get used, I took the inspiration of the mushrooms from last week, and I've got some mushroom gravy. This is just like the cheap grocery store brand. You put in boiling water and instant gravy, okay? I've got about half a pack in there, so we're gonna make about a half a cup of gravy. Then I've got some dried parsley and chives to top it off with. A little bit of water for rehydrating our shrimp and our instant grits. These shrimp are going to take about 15 minutes or so to rehydrate. So while the storm's blowing through, I'm going to go ahead and get those guys going. And I just got a freezer bag. I'm going to put about 8 of them in so I can try a couple along with the cocktail shrimp I brought. And that'll leave me 6 for my shrimp and grits like I had last week. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so that's a Nookers extra large versus the jumbo shrimp out of the freezer ready to go. So let's get those guys hydrating. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it says to rehydrate this in cold water so it doesn't start to cook on you, okay? They also tell you that you can leave it hydrating longer, that it won't take on any more water than what the shrimp originally had. And you know, you could probably use this water you're rehydrating with to cook your grits and add a little shrimp flavor to them. Alright, we're hydrating. I hope y'all enjoy the storm. I'm gonna give this storm about 15 minutes to pass by, and if it's not done with what it needs to do, we'll just go ahead and cook this guy up under the shelter. Oh wow, did you see that? Not sure what just flew across, but boy, it was big. Now this Nookers brand, hey Nookers, I found your website, but it's kind of convoluted. I really couldn't figure out how to order off of it. But you're on eBay and you got quite a few products. If you could buy it at your grocery store or your local Wally World, there's a chance that they've bought it and freeze dried it for you. They have frozen pizza. They have your spiral sliced ham, all kinds of stuff. Now they do offer to combine shipping on eBay, which would probably be the way to go, is to talk to them about that and maybe work out a deal with them. I honestly just bought this just because I wanted to get it done for Carolina Chris Outdoors, and so I spent $7.75 for the pack of shrimp plus another $3.95 for shipping. But that little packet doesn't weigh anything, so if you can combine a few of those and, you know, not go over first class and talk to them, you could probably get your shipping down and make your cost a little more reasonable. You know, as it stands, you know, I spent almost $12 for 14 shrimp, and it's a little bit pricey, but you know, if they're good, it might be a good treat on the trail. Alright, so my plan for the shrimp, once they rehydrate, we'll dump the water, we'll add a couple packets of this Subway olive oil, and that'll give the shrimp a little sticky action for the Old Bay I'm going to put on them. Now I'm going to put the shrimp on skewers, and we're going to put them over a fire and let them warm up that way. My grits and my gravy, I'm going to try to just freezer bag rehydrate that stuff and see how that goes. I'm going to dice up the bacon jerky and throw that in the grits, throw the hot sauce in the grits, and then we'll top it off with my seasoning. Now today, for getting my water hot for rehydration, I'm going to be using my Esbit cook stove set. Well, my local weather alert says we might have this for about another hour. So we're getting ready to figure this guy out. We're going to do something. I'm going to eat shrimp and grits here in a little bit. Alright, well, enough of that. Let's figure out how to cook. Looks like a poor lost soul got stuck on the lake. Buddy, you didn't think to come in when all that thunder started? This is not what y'all want to do, fellas. That'll get you struck by lightning. I'm using an aluminum pan. I'm going to build a little fire in it. I tried to shortcut and use some of these little strike fire fire starters. They suck. So if you bust them open and get them in a good way that way, they will take a light. But boy, just striking the little fire, you know, the little match end, it just went right out. It didn't light it at all. Go get some wood. Now, I don't need anything major here, just a little something, just some coals built up to warm my shrimp up over. The rain's trying to blow in on me. Let's chop up some bacon while we're waiting. I'm using the aborto. Hello. Using the aborto applewood smoked bacon jerky. We're going to use my buck 673 tonight. Man, I hope the camera's compensating for how dark it has gotten. Alright, we're going to use 1 Isbit cube to cook this, or to heat the water. As soon as that Isbit cube takes a flame, you can go ahead and get your water on there and get it started heating. The gravy mixes usually start off with a little cold water. So I'm going to put a little bit in there and get it started. Now, I have no idea how this is going to thicken, not boiling. I might have a watery, soupy mess afterwards. I don't know. Alright, so the shrimp's been hydrating for a while, and I'm going to move. The rain's blowing in here. Now, I hope you can still see me. Alright, this shrimp's been hydrating for a good while now. Let's compare one to one of my other shrimps. Okay, so this here is the frozen, just grocery store brand jumbo shrimp, and this is the extra large freeze-dried shrimp. So it looks like this is actually one size down from the jumbo and your cooked frozen shrimp, okay? So maybe this is a large, not an extra large if you buy the freeze-dried. Alright, let's see if we can't skewer something up here. Alright, let's go get these guys on the fire. Alright, can you see what I got going on? Alright, we're just going to let them heat up like that, y'all. Trying to get dark on me, y'all, but we're going to work with it. That's our cheese grits with bacon, a little parsley, a little dried chives. There you go, y'all. Your backpacker shrimp and grits with brown gravy. Hey, let's get a little bite. What do you think? There you go. Can you see me? Let's just try a little bit of grits and gravy. Just a little piece of shrimp here. See that? There you go. There's your shrimp and grits, bacon. Oh man, with brown gravy. I'm gonna get that bite, guys. You know what? That's pretty daggone good. That's really good. I'm actually surprised just how well this came out. The whole bay, the Texas Pete, the brown gravy. A little bit of smokiness from cooking the shrimp over the wood. This actually is really good, y'all. Alright, Caroline, Chris. Here's your shrimp and grits 2 ways, buddy. I hope you liked it. We'll see y'all on the trail. You know what? There's so much flavor there. I don't even mind this instant grits. There you go.